Hello everyone, thank you so much for jumping the call today. We're going to start to do this product training. So the idea, let me just introduce myself. Maybe might be some new people here and they don't know what's going on really. So this is a product training that I did this week in Portuguese for the Brazilian guys, and then just had like I just had the other part of the team, the English part of the team, asking to do these product training in English as well. So we are doing this in English too today. My name is Fabi Nishuchi. I'm a regional vice president of the company with Arbonne, and we're gonna have like few people here, amazing people, training us and giving us an idea of what's the philosophy behind the products and what's the ingredients that links the products and the results we get, or the products gives to the philosophy of the company, because it's all linked really. And I think this new approach that we are having now has so much to do with it. There's so much more to give to people, and to is a lot more than just results. It's a lot more than just ingredients. It's like and we really need, as consultants, as people who own the business with this company, we really need to understand the philosophy behind it and how it works in terms of a result. So what's the, or how it is all linked. So thank you so much for taking time this afternoon to jump in the call, to jump in this training. It's going to take like about 2 hours. We have 20 minutes each. So we're going to start with the amazing Carly Meyers. And obviously I will read a short bio, very long bio, okay? Okay, so for anyone who had never heard about National Vice President Carly Meyers, I'm sure you all did, but I've got lots of things. I know we've got lots of new people here, so I'm gonna read that in full. So Carly Meyers' background is in musical theater, and it has appeared in various shows such as We Will Rock You, Wicked and Top Her in London's West End. She started Arbonne almost 6 years ago, and she was fed up of constantly struggling for money and having no established. After 2 years, she was able to retire from her full-time job. She now lives life on her terms and is building her dream life with her fiancé Kurt, little dog Rodney. Oh my gosh. Okay. And 7-month-old baby Frank. Amazing. So cute. She is the face of the RE9 prep work range in the 2018 catalog. Was a main stage speaker at AAC, has 3 Mercedes drivers in her Sussex line, and it has a fleet of others on their way before AAC. Woo! She's passionate about empowering others to take ownership of their lives, and is more excited than ever to have a business with Arbonne. Okay, so passing over to you, Carly Meyers. Let me to you, spotlight to you. Carly, we are talking about mind, body, skin. What's the approach and the philosophy behind the whole thing with the 30 days nutrition, our nutrition line. Thank you, Carly.
Amazing. Hello everyone, thank you so much for getting on the call and learning about the incredible products that we've got in Arbonne. They really are the best of the best products, and when you truly understand how amazing they are, that's how you kind of get the confidence and think, I just want to share this with absolutely everyone. So I'm going to be talking to you today about the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, not too much about the plan itself, but actually about why it's amazing and why we should all be doing it as well. Because again, when you truly understand what the plan does for us and why we should be doing it, that is what gives us the drive and the confidence to go and want to tell the whole world about it. And it also really helps us understand our own bodies as well. So I always think the why is so important. So we want you to truly love the skin that you're in, and over the next 15 minutes I'm going to share some key facts about the body and how it functions to help you support a healthy body for life. As human beings, we have a tendency to fix what we see and ignore what we don't. So we really need to understand the role of the gut and just how important it is in health. So make sure you've got your pens at the ready as we delve into the body and digestive tract so that you can learn to look after your home for life, aka your body, and look after it with the respect and love that it deserves, because we only get one body. So let's talk about the role of the gut. Hippocrates said that all disease begins in the gut, and now with mainstream medicine rallying around the importance of gut health, it's hard to disagree. With more research, we're learning that so many health challenges can be traced back to imbalance in our guts, suggesting that maintaining intestinal health and supporting the integrity of the gut wall might be one of the most important goals and breakthroughs in thinking that we've ever seen. So why? Why should we be thinking about our gut health, and what can you do to support it? So research is showing links between the gut and the immune system, the autoimmune system, the brain, and even the skin. This is what we're all about in Arbonne, the connection between mind, body, and skin. So in simple terms, that means that if something is out of balance in the gut, it can show up in all different challenges in the body. And that can be tricky to understand, because when you have something like a headache or you feel anxious or something like that, we aren't always trained to automatically think, I wonder what's going on in my gut. So when we say the gut, what are we talking about? The digestive system, and why do we need to look at our gut lining? So the digestive system is a group of organs including the mouth, the esophagus, stomach, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, small intestine, colon, and rectum. The gut serves many essential roles in sustaining and protecting the overall health and wellness of our bodies. So the small intestine is actually 56% of our entire gastrointestinal system. That's more than half. And 90% of our calories are absorbed here. And it's the home for the largest density of immune cells in the body. So even though it's called small, it definitely isn't. And it plays a huge, huge role in our bodies. This is why helping to maintain intestinal health is important to our overall well-being. So a little interesting fact for you here. The entire gut is home to over 100 trillion bacteria. That's 10 times more bacteria than cells in our entire body. And we have more bacteria in our gut than human cells in our body. Just let that sink in for a second. How creepy is that? Plus, there are over 400 different bacterial species. That's a lot to understand. So why is this significant? A healthy and diverse gut microbiome is not only important for necessary digestion of food and absorption of nutrients, but these bacteria also help your body to produce vitamins, absorb minerals, and aid in the elimination of toxins. And they're responsible for a good part of your immune system. So in fact, our gut flora controls 80% of our immune system, plus some aspects of mental health, including your ability to resist anxiety and stress, are all influenced by the gut flora. Looking into this now, it's so crazy how heavily linked they are. And actually, we should always be looking at our gut. So disruption of the microbiome in our gut can result in our bodies being out of balance. And sadly, with most people's lifestyle, so many of the things that we are doing daily can contribute to an imbalance in gut flora. So diets that are high in sugar, gluten, and processed foods without enough dietary fiber or healthy fats and proteins, as well as stress, can affect the normal microbiome. And overexposure to chemicals and medications can also affect the fine balance of a microbiome as well. So what about the gut barrier? Think of your gut as one long tube from your mouth to your anus. We're getting very scientific here, guys. So like your skin, it acts as a protective barrier for our bodies by absorbing what we need and not allowing entry of certain harmful substances and eliminating waste. When the integrity of the gut barrier is compromised, our gut can't do its job very effectively, and it can't help protect the body. So what is it that compromises the gut barrier? Basically, everything that I just listed that disrupts the balance of the microbiome can also impact the barrier. Now, the good news is we can do something about this. It can be as simple as knowing how to make the right choices in diet and lifestyle. So hold that thought. As I'll be sharing some top tips at the end, but before I do that, I want to show you that this is not just your gut that has microbiome. Did you know that your skin also has its own microbiome as well? The skin is the largest organ of your body, and its surface is home to a diverse community of microorganisms. They play a critical role in the functioning of the skin and to the regulation of our immune system. So we want to make sure that our skin microbiome is in balance just as much as our gut microbiome is as well. That's such a mouthful, microbiome. Anyway. So again, diet and lifestyle play a huge role in the balance of our skin microbiome, as well as what we apply to our skin on a daily basis. Now, this truly is inner and outer healthy living, and what's going on inside affects what's going on outside. The final thing that is so important to consider is our mind health. Our mind affects our body, and our mind affects our body affects our mind. We have a long nerve called the vagus nerve, and that runs from the gut to the brain, and signals are sent up and down it all day, every day. They literally communicate together. That's cool, isn't it? So you know that when you have butterflies in your tummy, or people say that they have a gut feeling about something, this is why. It's because it's all running, it's all connected. So you think a thought and it produces a response in your gut. But also, when you have a feeling in your gut, it sends signals to your brain, giving it feedback. And it is often referred to as your second brain. Also, did you know that a huge proportion of your happy hormones are actually made in your gut? So you truly can eat your way to happy. I'm not saying that donuts and cake will always make you happy, because it doesn't. We need to make sure that sugar is low. But if we eat well and have a happy gut, our mind and thoughts can be affected positively. And if we think positively and work on our mindset daily, it can impact how our gut functions and therefore how our body works. Stress is rampant in society nowadays. And in fact, 84% of the population are stressed out. This can hugely disrupt the fine balance of bacteria in the gut. So what can we do for ourselves, and how can we help our clients to lead a healthier, happier life? Number one, of course, is the 30 Days to Healthy Living. Our plan's principles support the foundations of well-being. So we guide you to help them temporarily eliminate foods that may not be serving the body and replace them with clean, balanced options. So fermented foods like kefir, kimchi, kombucha, and sauerkraut, there's a lot of K's there, are great additions to your regular diet. And in addition, any fermentable fibers like yams, sweet potatoes, and yucca, these are also great for your body as well. Number two is eat as close to nature as possible, wherever possible. So I understand that we all have really busy lives and the need for convenience is really high, but it is far too easy to get stuck in the loop of thinking that we're being healthy when we actually really aren't. So base your diet on real whole foods as much as possible, and then make those items the sprinkling on top. Number three is support local holistic farming methods for your health and the planet. So the health of our food is influenced by how it is farmed, how it's processed, how it's packaged, how it's stored, and how it's prepared. Monocrop industrial methods of farming may deplete the soil of needed nutrients if not replenished. So soil needs diversity to produce nutrient-rich crops. So if you buy from local farmers markets and have meat and veg boxes delivered, that's how you can help with that. Number four is adequate sleep. So this is probably one of the most overlooked and is actually one of the most crucial pieces to the puzzle. Your body repairs at night, and you allow your brain to calm down at night, which helps to process information. Sleep is so necessary for the formal fluctuations of hormones, and it can help your body deal with stress as well. So if you switch your phone on flight mode and stop staring at your screens and go down the Insta scroll hole, invest some time in some blue light blocking glasses and make sure that you sleep in a completely pitch black room. That is cool as well. Make sure it's not too hot. So all are needed for you to produce the sleep hormone melatonin. Also, by balancing blood sugar during the day, you will be doing yourself a huge favor when it comes to sleep at night as well. And number five, lastly, is mindset matters. Work on it daily. This is what we talk about all the time in Arbonne. It's the biggest thing that we are passionate about. Now, your thoughts affect your body. And if I said to you, think of biting a lemon, your mouth would start to actually produce saliva. That's all from a thought. So your thoughts have the ability to cause a whole chemical cascade to kick off in your body. Research shows that mindset plays just as much of a big role in healthy gut microbiome as food does. So let's make all of this time let's make all of this time self-love, the time for truly valuing this incredible home that we get to live in for life, and go out and love the skin that you're in. Thanks, guys.
Amazing, love it. Let me just spotlight here. Thank you so much, Carly. That's so good. It's so good to know the link between the gut and the mind, so then we understand better how, you know, this whole thing is so it's so important. So in the call on the training on Wednesday in Portuguese, we had the nutritionist Katia Martinho explain how the all of the products work between the mind and the gut. And she was explaining so much about these things. You know, when we have these butterflies in the stomach, it's actually completely linked. It's just because it's totally linked to our mind, and everything we eat, liberates more of these kind of hormones, or this kind of or support this kind of cells, and then now our mind, our brain feels so much happier, you know, and these affects our actions, and in our body function. So it's just like amazing how it is all linked. Okay, guys, so thank you so much, Carly. That was amazing. I'm sure everybody was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so much information to share now with clients and friends. Yeah, so we're gonna have now, after this great explanation about how gut and mind work together, we're gonna have the wonderful Flavia Castro, area manager Flavia Castro, explaining each product in the 30 days program. So as I said, guys, this is some tools for you to share with your clients. It's very important people get empowered when we share about the effects that the product makes in their bodies and the impact that they can have in their lives. So just a short, long bio of Flavia Castro again. So Flavia Castro is a health coach for over 10 years, and she had like many health problems cured and healed by the lifestyle that she managed to change once she changed it to plant-based and Arbonne 30 days program. She went to many very well-known institutes like Hippocrates Health Institute in West Palm Beach in the USA, Cornell University, and the Eye Institute of Functional Medicine in the USA as well. And she decided to jump in Arbonne after check the strict ingredient policy that Arbonne has, and the ethical source that Arbonne uses. So passing over to you, wonderful Flavia Castro. Where are you? Let me see. Where are you? Can't see you. Oh yeah, can see you now.
I'm here.
You're there. You're always there. You're always there. Cool.
Hi guys.
Over to you.
What a beautiful presentation, Carly. Thank you. So yes, I'm gonna talk about my favorite products in the world. And as Hippocrates says, over 2,500 years ago, or 2,000 years ago, the health starts in the gut, and it's not only important what we eat, but also most importantly what we absorb, because it doesn't matter if you're putting good food into your body, if your gut is inflamed, your gut will not absorb the nutrients that your body is giving. So I love that we are all about promoting organic whole foods, guys. And yes, it's so important to know where our food is coming from. There was a time in my life that I was the queen of farms market. I didn't use any plastic. I would get my glass containers and go. So I think, I'm so happy that Arbonne is getting more, like, our philosophy is more clear, because I always like to talk about this, but Arbonne before was not really talking about this, even though it was there, but it was not spoken much. Now, the 30 days to health living, it's a beautiful jumpstart for a health life. And we're all busy, maybe now a little less, but we are all busy. And I don't think it's, you know, for most of us, it's not really doable to be cooking 3-4 meals every day. And I love that the Arbonne nutrition kind of makes our life so much easier. Okay. Now, if you haven't done the 30 days to health living, I highly recommend you start doing it because you want to speak from your heart and your own experience. Some of you here, I know that you guys are quite new, so please start your 30 days to health living. Document, share stories, do post on Instagram, on Facebook, take pictures, take measurements, make little videos, like record yourself at the beginning, record your journey, do a little vlogging if possible. And I know that for some of you, it's really out of the comfort zone. But after all, it's all about documenting your own journey. Yay! Well done, Lucy. So the 30 days to health living, and it comes with 9 products. So we're gonna come with 2 bags of protein shake, 2 boxes of energy fizz, 2 boxes of tea, and then we have the Digestion Plus, love it, Greens Balance. So the additional ones are these 3 products, okay? And it's kind of hard because I actually do love the 3 of them, and I wish everyone could include all these products and actually add a few more on the top, to be very honest with you. So let's start with the protein shake. Now, who has already tried the strawberry protein? Oh dear Lord, this is my 3rd one, by the way. Ever since the release, this is the pack number 3. It's basically, I cannot live without. What can I say? Blend with strawberries, or cherries, black cherries also. It's really, really fantastic. I don't like strawberry. Patricia, oh my God. Right. Now, remember, everything in your body is energy. And what I love about going plant-based and having a plant-based nutritional range is that means not only your body, I mean, because of Arbonne, not only we're going to have the highest quality and purity, which is so important, but also it will save a lot of energy in the body in order to process and digest all of it. Okay. And you know, we're gonna save so much more energy compared to eating. Oh, Fabia, Amanda, she cannot log in, so if you can send her a message, it would be lovely. Thank you. Right. So I need to get out of here because otherwise, I'm so sorry if you can hear my WhatsApp. Right. Sorry. I'm back. So 20 grams. Oh, something else that I always say, guys, 1 serving means 2 scoops. 1 serving is not 1 scoop. 1 serving is 2 scoops of protein, okay, which gives 20 grams of protein. So if you want to look, you're not going to look at the 100-gram information here. You're going to look for serving information, right? I'm just saying this because I know that it's a kind of question that always comes out in training. So we have 20 grams of vegan protein. We have 5 of fiber, 7 of sugar, another question is, why do we have so much sugar? It's not so much sugar, it's not a lot of sugar. According to the Health World Organization, women, the healthy allowance will be 25 grams of sugar, and men 32 or 38 or something. So 7 grams is basically half an apple worth of sugar. Half an apple worth of sugar. So when people say, and I have to do another observation here. We have something called net carb. Net carb. So we have 5 grams of fiber here, and we have another 12 here. That gives us 17 grams of fiber. 17 grams of fiber minus, we basically, if you add fiber and sugar, we will not have a spike on the insulin because of the fiber, because it will make the absorption, it's lower. So it's a slow release of energy, okay? Net carb. That means the net carb here is negative. It's negative. If now you have 7 grams of sugar and 0 fiber, which if you look at processed refined foods, this is what you're gonna find, 0 fiber, that is a problem. You wanna have sugar, have it with fiber, okay? So that's why I find this nutrition so smart. And it's also for you to educate yourself that 7 grams of sugar is not a big deal, okay? What is a big deal are bread, pasta, and things that they have a lot of carb, a lot of sugar, and 0 fiber. So we have pea brown rice and cranberry, which gives a complete score of amino acids in the body. Also, we should be consuming, I mean, ladies, about 80 grams of protein every day, let's say minimum, which if you have 2 shakes, that's already 40. The other 40, you would look for other sources of protein, such as, I don't know, if you're vegan, you would go for tempeh or the organic tofu. If you're a non-vegan, you would go for, you know, good sources of organic, consciously farmed animals, okay? And we have another 20 grams of vitamins and minerals there, which I love, including 2 very interesting things, which is the B12 and the folic acid, the methyl form of these minerals, which is more, it's better absorbed by the body than the conventional form of B12 and folic acid. Okay, so very special. This is a good parenthesis. So when I say, I always say we have the methyl form of B12 and folic acid. We also have 2 things that are very good for thyroid function, okay? Such as alfalfa, ginseng. And Korea, we allow, yes, organic tofu or tempeh. If you don't know what tempeh is, I can open my refrigerator because I have a tempeh, organic tempeh, okay? And then you just can do marinated and stuff. But yes, you can, as long as it's organic. I missed that, thank you. Right, next up on the list. So here, why I find it so interesting as well, guys, is that regardless of how much organic food we are eating, we still have a nutritional deficiency, okay? For a number of reasons. Our soil is poor, our food is old, and we cook, we heat, we fry, we bake. All of this kills and compromises the nutrients in our food. For those who don't know, I was a raw foodist for 6 months, high raw. And I had never felt so amazing, but it's really not, I mean, it wasn't sustainable because back then I was in a kind of resort that they were preparing all my food. And trust me, you can get very high in raw food. Like it's really, it just feels incredible. Highly recommend. I'm not sure in the UK, as long as, I don't know, maybe during summertime. Right, next up would be Energy Fizz. And again, Katja yesterday shared something so interesting. So basically for us ladies, 35 years upwards, we do need to supplement CoQ10, which is a powerful antioxidant for metabolic function, cognitive function, and everything. And that's why there's CoQ10 everywhere at Arbonne, at the Mind Health, Energy Fizz, and Protein Shake. Why? Because we start becoming deficient. And if you go to buy it, for instance, Life Extension CoQ10, it's a very expensive supplement. So you guys know, I pay 50 pounds every 30 days for my CoQ10 because I take extra CoQ10. And if you're aging, I recommend you taking a bigger dose of CoQ10 as well. So again, we have some very cool things such as B12, B6, chromium to rebalance blood sugar levels, the caffeine from guarana, and the green tea, which again, there's some very interesting components in green tea extract, also some anti-cancer also properties. The ginseng root is back here, which is incredible, amazing for thyroid function. So basically, this will gonna reduce it will give you more energy, more mental clarity. It will reduce your appetite as well. Yes, I take minimum 2, and I can go up to 6. I don't stay like I can sleep easily. But some people, they are very sensitive. I know that some of my consultants, they have to take only 1. If you're pregnant, you take 1, no more. Yeah, I mean, cancer patients and etc. There is no, but basically anyone and everyone can take. But some people, they have they are sensitive to caffeine, and therefore they will get very high, even if they take 1 energy fizz. Next up would be the sound is very, sound is very bad. Can you hear me well? Sorry, guys. Yeah, I heard that my sound sometimes goes a little bit funny. I'm so sorry. The sound of my computer is fine. Thank you, girls. Right, another one, incredible product. The Digestion Plus. We have prebiotics. Prebiotics are food for your bacteria. We have probiotics, which is the bacteria. We have 3 billion Bacillus coagulus. And if I were you, another tip is to go to Google and type ingredient by ingredient, and like, let's go to, for instance, Dr. Mercola or Dr. Mark Hyman, for instance, or Dr. Axe. They all in functional medicine doctors, and you can type like ingredients for ingredients, so you can kind of learn more about like magnesium, like over 500 functions, from bone health, mind health, skin health, gut health, like every single thing. So you can learn a little more. So one of the ways I learned how, like the amount of things that I know, it was actually Googling ingredient by ingredient and kind of learning more about it. And Arbonne is so smart because they do work in a very holistic way, where all these ingredients, that they are put together for a reason. And if you understand how the body works, it's really, they are phenomenal. The formulation is really smart. So ginger, for instance. So ginger is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, regulates insulin. We want to regulate insulin during the sedentary health living, okay? It also helps with fatty liver. Fatty liver, it kills more than liver failure from alcohol in today's world, okay? Because of sugar and carbohydrates, there is an overload. Our livers are fat because of the food we are eating. And in the past, people would die from liver failure or liver problems because of alcohol, which is not the case in today's world. And ginger helps with fatty liver. So again, we are giving support to our liver. Chamomile, again, it's to kind of soothe the digestive tract, and yeah, because a lot of the you know, as we might know, there's a level of inflammation going on there. We have a blend of 12 or 13, I can't remember, I always get confused here, digestive enzymes. What are digestive enzymes? They are enzymes to help break down our foods. So for instance, if you cannot really digest lactose, you take an enzyme called lactase, right? And we have, so another thing is that we all have a savings account for enzymes. And as we age and as we, you know, mistreat our body and abuse our body with food, this savings account also, they go in red, which means that it gets harder and harder for the body to digest food, and it takes so much more energy that would otherwise go. So imagine, you want to save your energy as much as possible. Again, that's why we eat a lot of raw foods. Raw foods are very easy to digest. So if you do this, you have more energy to focus, to create, to paint, to repair, to, you know, to expand, to, it's just like, it's like after we eating a heavy meal and we feel like lethargic and want to sleep. That means your whole energy in the body went to the gut to try to digest and break down the food that you have just eaten. And that's why you feel sleepy. Now, if you are, for instance, sometimes that's a good tip from me. If you, let's say you had like a heavy lunch or a heavy dinner, have another digestive enzyme. You can take more than one a day. It will really help. If you feel like you really have eaten too late, or you ate a piece of meat and it can make you like, oh my God, I'm not going to sleep well, and you know you're not going to sleep well, take a digestive enzymes on the top before sleeping. Even though you took in the morning, it doesn't matter. It's all good. You know, remember, there's a lot of enzymes here to help break down your food, so you're gonna feel massive relief as well when you do that. So I absolutely love this product. I take it forever. It's just, and if you are curious enough, go to PubMed, and Google Bacillus coagulus and all the research behind, because there's it has really, really nice effects on digestive problems and IBS and things like that. There's someone that is, yes, cool. Next up, we have the tea. Flavia, mute whoever is muted, please.
Flavia, 1 second, sorry. You know, muted. 1 second, sorry. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Right, cool. The herbal tea, 6 botanicals. And again, you can read there. It has mint, parsley. Oh my God, I have written the names in Portuguese, and I'm just trying to think in English. Fennel, licorice, dandelion. So it's an amazing blend also for your liver to help detox and kind of, help your body, help your liver to dump the toxins out. The fiber. Most people are not eating enough fiber on the daily basis. Again, I don't know if you want to track this kind of thing, you can use MyFitnessPal. We think we're eating a horrendous amount of our fiber, but once we are not, basically, So I think it's a very good addition to add the fiber boost. Just to give an idea, inulin, which is the first ingredient for the fiber boost, it's food for your bacteria. So if you want to have good bacteria there, you don't give sugar and processed refined to feed the bad ones. You give things like inulin, pea fiber, apple pectin, I think it's called pectin, right? Orange fiber, sugar beet, amazing. And the tip is, if you feel hungry in the evening, you get 1 scoop of fiber or half with nut milk, such as an organic nut milk. I use a brand called Root Health. You mix both together, and now actually you could add your inner calm. You could add some skin elixir inside, and if you feel like you want to get an extra boost, just put a digestion plus and drink it all together. It's going to keep you satiated. It has some fiber, and then you are giving some more goodness for your body while you're sleeping, and it will take your hunger away. Right, greens balance. I think we are all doing the morning shot, the morning green shot, right? I hope everybody's doing. Hashtag just every time you do, try to tag your group on the stories, tag Arbonne as well. So we kind of create a nice movement, everyone doing the morning shot. We kind of is becoming like, it's fashionable to do this. And I love that, again, the first ingredient is inulin. Inulin, it's food for your bacteria. Again, like, so good. And we have 37 vegetables and fruits here. So we basically have a very concentrated dose of antioxidants, phytonutrients, that otherwise we would basically spend our whole day eating, and I don't think anyone wants to do that over here. So you can take 1 and you can take 2 as well. Sometimes I take 2 shots a day. I do the little morning shot with digestion plus skin elixir, this one, and mind health Okay, this is my shot because I don't like the taste of green, so I put Mind Health because and then it tastes like cherry. And if you want as well, you can put 1 shot of Greens Balance inside your Energy Fizz. It will not taste disgusting. It will look ugly, but it will not taste disgusting. You're gonna still taste the Energy Fizz, which I love. Right. Now, it was very interesting to see Katya talking about this product yesterday. She was talking about, again, read the ingredients and try to Google it. Choline. She says that choline is the most abundant amino acid in the body, okay? And for instance, ginger, again, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. We work on helping fatty liver, and also will regulate insulin. Right. What else? L-glutamine. L-glutamine is very good for immune system, immune health. Okay. Actually, I see a lot of doctors recommending L-glutamine for everyone to take in the morning. You could take this once a month, okay, for 7 consecutive days. Drink throughout the day. Magnesium, and the kind of magnesium that it's here, let me read. So it has magnesium sulfate. There's different kinds of magnesium, okay? You can take extra magnesium in the evening as well, but a lot of these products, they work in synergy with magnesium, okay? And magnesium sulfate specifically, it kind of brings water into the bowel, into our gut, so things can move better as well, and it will relax also the bowel and the muscles. It doesn't give anyone a diarrhea, even though I think I had a few cases of people that they were really intoxicated, and once they took body cleanse, they had to go to the toilet extra time, which is a good thing anyway. Aloe vera, again, if you have any skin problems and stuff, what we talk about? We're talking about putting raw, real aloe vera on a skin. You could actually, from time to time, I buy this big aloe vera leaves and I cut little pieces and you throw inside your protein shake as well for extra. Yeah, it doesn't taste anything. It's so good. And yeah, it helps your digestion. But here we have aloe vera, and again, it's to soothe the digestive tract. Yes, that's the body cleanse. You can take it once every month. Right. What else? Did I forget anything? I think I spoke about everything, right? Yep. That's it. For free gifts, I don't know what you guys like recommending people, but I love recommending 2 products. PubMed. Yes. Go to PubMed and put certain words there, and you're going to see the research. Yeah, I mean, one of the first thing I did when I went to study this one, and I saw how much research there is in this kind of bacteria. Now, this kind of bacteria also is very different from the usual one, because it's sleeping. This one is a sleeping mode. It will only wake up once we ingest. So therefore, the chances of going through the esophagus and everything else and go to the small intestine gets higher. Where a lot of these ones the probiotics that you have to put into the refrigerator, a lot of them, they will not reach the final destination alive, okay? Do not drink anything hot on it. Treat well your bacteria. Don't put hot water next to it. Just give a little, I don't know, half an hour window between taking them and drinking something hot. That's another tip. What else I wanted to say? For those who don't know, everyone knows what tempeh is? Tempeh. It's something that we don't talk much about it, but I think it's worth showing because it's something that is really on my diet. Tempeh. There you go. So this is sauerkraut.
2 minutes, okay? Right.
Right. Sauerkraut. Buy raw unpasteurized sauerkraut. Very good for digestive, for gut health. Tempeh. Tempeh, it looks very ugly to be honest, but then you're gonna do some marinating. No, you cannot buy at Sainsbury's. It's more like place like Whole Foods and organic stores. Okay, this one. This one you can buy at Roland and Barrett. This is for me the best organic nut milk. It has organic certification. It doesn't have all the bad ingredients. Normally, most nut milks, they have very bad ingredients, to be honest with you. And I think that's it, guys. As for free gifts, always go for I would totally go for the Skin Elixir. I find the combination there so incredible. Again, we had a very good class. We had a very good talk about that product. Yeah, yes, hemp milk is good as well. Totally.
Amazing, Flavia. Thank you so much. That was so good. It's so good to know the ingredients and how to talk a bit more about technically about the ingredients, isn't it? That's what Katja was saying the other day, the nutritionist. She was saying, guys, if we can share what each ingredient, or not each ingredient, but the main ingredients at least, you can totally make a safe and more efficient sale. It's so important for us to know that. So make sure you know at least the key ingredients of each product. Thank you so much, Flavia, for helping us to understand a bit more about the key ingredients of these incredible products. So I'm going now to share one second. I'm going now to introduce our next trainer, who is Amy Breslin, Executive Regional Vice President. Amy Breslin, soon to be National Vice President. So Amy Breslin, for who don't know, she joined Arbonne in January 2014, promoted to area manager in 18 months into the business, and promoted to Regional Vice President after 3.5 years. Spoke in the main stage at our UK conference and just earned the AIT 2020. That's so exciting. Serious. Congratulations. That's so amazing. Promoted her first RVP, who is me, in 2018. Over to you, amazing Amy Breslin. Where are you?
I'm here.
You're always there.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me on to share with you all. So, so I'm going to be talking about my absolute passion, which is the skincare. So that's my background. So I love sharing the amazing benefits of our 30 days. I've just heard 30 days non-stop. So our skincare range. Guys, I love hearing from Flavia. She's absolutely incredible. Her knowledge is I just think if what she doesn't know about nutrition and health is not worth knowing, but don't everything that she's talking about, she's got years and years and years of knowledge. So don't think, oh my god, I need to know that much information. She's here to give you her advice and her background and her knowledge, but the best thing that we have is the source. So we have the source, which is full of information on your Arbonne website. It gives you all this information. It gives you each breakdown of each product. So don't think you need to know every single ingredient and what it does. I definitely have no nutrition background. So when I get stuck, I go to Flavia. I'm like, what do I do? How do I recommend this? She's amazing. But obviously we have the source there if there's anything that you need to know, and any ingredients. But thank you so much, Flavia. The amount of information that you gave was just incredible. It's so helpful. So I wanted to share with you about the RE9 skincare, which is obviously our main flagship range that we have within Arbonne. And we have the RE9 brightening, we have the RE9 advanced. So I'm going to share the benefits of these products. So again, I've got this information from the source. I'm going to tell you kind of some bits why I know this skincare is so good and why we have such an advantage over a lot, and I mean a lot, of other skincare brands. We honestly have products that are, in my opinion, unparalleled to anything else out there. Now, I have worked with a lot of skincare brands. I've worked with a lot of the best skincare brands out there, some really, really well-known ones. And I have to be completely and utterly honest with you that I've never seen the results that these products give continuously. So it's not just that, like a lot of brands, you know, you see a difference on your skin, but after a while your skin will go back to how it normally is. So with these products, they continuously deliver amazing results, and that is why they're so good. So I'm just going to share my screen with you so you can see as I'm talking. So just firstly, I'm going to share this document, which is amazing as a, no, it's not that one, it's the other one. As like a quick, hang on now, bear with me. I just want to make sure I've got the right one. That's the one. Okay. Share my screen. Can I share my screen, Fabia? Is that going to let me? Yes. Okay, so hopefully you can all see that. So, guys, this is on the source. It's called, what's it called? RE9 Collection Point of Difference. So this is literally like a one-sheet information for people that are interested in the skincare. So as you can see there, we have smart ingredients. So Arbonne have clever ingredients that we know are targeted for anti-aging. The main things are that we don't have lots of extra, I'm going to say crap because a lot of products have rubbish in them. We don't have any of the extra bulking agents and chemical preservatives that a lot of products have. So with these ingredients, you are getting the purity of these ingredients. You're actually going to see a difference because it's not 10% of a good ingredient and then filled with 90% other stuff that's not really doing anything. So these are pure ingredients and pure products. So some of the main ingredients that we have in the RE9 Advanced and why they are so good. Sustainable orange stem cells. So this is really going to obviously give your skin vitamin C. So it's going to help. Vitamin C is really good for anti-aging. So as you can see there, it helps minimize the look of wrinkles. It helps the skin keep the elasticity and keep the firmness in the skin. So the orange stem cells, and literally, guys, I'm reading this. So like, this is how you can literally see this for yourself and have it for people to have a look at. So the orange stem cells are derived from orange leaf, stem or root. And they are replicated in the lab to ensure the quality and the consistency of them. And what this does is this gives your skin nutrients. So it's gonna actually, like, it's like food for your skin. This is exactly what it is. So it's got things like proteins, amino acids, peptides. Peptides help cell regeneration. So all of these things, it's feeding your skin. So just to give you an idea, so we've got obviously lots of different layers of our skin, and the most active layer is obviously at the bottom of like the bottom layers of the skin. Now, a lot of products, because they're filled with things like mineral oil, lots of kind of stuff like bulking agents, the ingredients in the products can't get down far enough to actually work on the bottom layer, which is where all the activity happens. So what you want is you want products that are able to get down to the deeper layers of the skin to actually start working from the bottom up. So if you're working at the bottom, like the way I explain it to my clients is like, obviously that bottom layer is where it's working its way up. And when it gets to the surface of the skin, you've already worked on that bottom layer before it reaches the surface of the skin. So you're going to see that difference earlier on. So you want to work on those bottom layers. So because we have these pure ingredients, and because the way the products are formulated, because we don't have any extra stuff in it, no mineral oil, these ingredients are going to get to those bottom layers of the skin. So that's why you see such a difference. And that's why people see a difference, not only in a few days of using them, but then long term as well, because it's working on those deeper layers of the skin. So it's getting peptides down to the bottom layers of the skin, vitamin C, AHAs or alpha hydroxy acids, which promotes exfoliation of the skin. Brown algae extract, really, really good for fine lines, for wrinkles, for keeping the skin firm. And sea buckthorn ceramide, which really helps protect the skin. It's like its moisture barrier. So those ingredients, like those are the key ingredients of the RE9 range. And as I said, if you have those, if you're continuously using them, it's not only anti-aging, but it's also helping lots of other things with your skin. It's not just the anti-aging, but it's also going to help the radiance of the skin, the healthiness. All of these products are designed to balance the skin. So as you may or may not know, the skin, we have a pH level of our skin, and you want it to be at that neutral level. Now, a lot of products can have, you know, all these funny chemicals in that throws your pH balance off level, exactly the same as your body. If you're eating highly acidic foods, it throws the pH level of your body off. It's exactly the same with your skin. So you want it to be neutral. So these products are designed to put your skin where it should be. And that's why we see such amazing results with these products, because it's balancing your skin back to where it should be, but it's also feeding it with really good stuff. So that just goes to show, when you're sharing this with people, you can be fully confident at how amazing these products are and what you have to offer. So even really high-end products like Crème de la Mer, La Prairie, they have very high quality ingredients, but they are still filled with bulking agents. They are still filled with lots of chemical preservatives. So that is why I know, hand on my heart, I can share these products with people and know what I'm talking about, and know that they are going to see a difference, and they are going to continuously see a difference as well. So that's the RE9 Advanced. So also we then have the brightening range. So it's all the same, except the brightening range has an ingredient called cherry blossom extract, which is really good for brightening. It's good for skin discoloration. It's just going to really hydrate the skin and make it look radiant and glowing. So there's a couple of extra ingredients in the brightening range, but really, really good, as well as the anti-aging as well. So some of the main ingredients that people will pick up on is peptides. Like, that's one of the most things people know is peptides. Vitamin C is really known because obviously it helps produce collagen in the skin, and also alpha hydroxy acids, which is another really big name in skincare, because, as I say, it really helps promote the exfoliation of the skin, like the natural exfoliation of the skin. So that's going to help regenerate, basically. So then I'm going to share this with you, this document. So this is the focus guide. No, that's the same thing. Why is that not doing that? There we go. No, also the same thing. Let me close that. I mean, anyone can do this business. Can't even share my screen. Lol. Okay, so this is the collection guide. So this gives you all the different products we have within the range. So I just wanted to talk you through what we have, just in case, because I get a lot from my consultants and my clients. What should I choose? Like, there's obviously a lot of different things. What should I look at? So we have the smoothing facial cleanser in the RE9 range. That's standard, that comes with everything. Same as the toner, spray toner. You've then got the lifting and contouring V-Lift gel. So this is like an instant lift. So if people are going out in the evening, or they've got a wedding makeup, or they just want like an instant feeling of lift, the V-Lift gel is really good. So it sinks straight into the skin. It doesn't feel like tacky or anything. So you can literally put it on, and it's really good just to give you that lift. So that's an extra product. The intensive renewal serum. So this is, where is it? That bottle there. So it's slightly like a darker bottle. This is your no matter what serum, morning and night. Definite. You want to be using this. You want to be telling your clients that they have to use this morning and night, because let me explain why the serum is so important. It's water-based. So this is like where I say you've got your breakfast, lunch and dinner for your skin. It's got all the nutrients. It's got everything. It's packed of nutrients. And because there's no oil in it, because it's not moisturizer, it's going to go really far down. So this is going to be the product that works the deepest layers of the skin. So this is where it's going to go really far. And so this is a really good product because it's going to feed your skin. So really, really important for people to use. So morning and night, definitely a non-negotiable is your serum. Eye cream, obviously really good for dehydrated eyes, fine lines, wrinkles, dark circles. So that comes within the pack. You've then got the lifting and contouring. So Arbonne have 3 RE9 packs that you can choose from. They've got the normal moisture, they've got the extra moisture, and then they've got the lifting and contouring set. So this is, if you can see that, it's like the tub. Instead of the moisturizer, you get the pot. It's a bit more pasty. So if people are specifically wanting really to focus on like fine lines or deep set lines, this is really good because it's really focused on the lifting and really fine lines. It's not as oily. So if you're finding that maybe the moisturizer is too oily, this is good because it's a bit more pasty. It's a bit more of a pasty texture. So that's a really good one to choose from. You've then also got the eye cream in that as well, so you can choose the eye cream. And then what else did I want to talk about is the night repair cream, which obviously comes with it. The cellular renewal mask. Guys, if you don't know about this is a game changer. This product is amazing. And if you want clients want to see a result, the cellular renewal mask, you have to explain, it's very active when you put it on your skin. It will make your skin tingle. It's got lots of alpha hydroxy acids in. It's very, very active product, but it's going to help your skin exfoliate. So it's got little enzymes in it, which is going to exfoliate the skin. Basically, it's like papaya enzymes. So it is going to literally like be eating away your dead skin cells on the top of the skin. But when you put it on, you literally leave it on for about 5-10 minutes when you first use it. I'd say 5 minutes when the first time. You take it off, your skin will look red, and that is standard. It will look red, your skin. And it actually looks like you've had a sunburn. Like, that's how active, and that just goes to show how these products are so pure that they work. That's showing that it actually works. But then when you take it off, the next day your skin will feel baby soft smooth. It is so incredible because it is literally taking a layer of your skin off. So I would not recommend using it in the morning before you go out. You don't want to be out in the sun with it because as I say, it's got AHAs in it, so you don't want to go out in the sun after. So do it at night time, and obviously then overnight your skin will cool down as well. So game-changing product. I love that. Absolutely obsessed with it. The neck cream, again, obviously really good, specific for neck, people that have aging necks and want to really focus on tightening. It's an amazing, amazing product. Retexturizing serum. So this is from the Body Care. So that's that big bottle there. That is again, that's got AHAs in it. So that's going to really focus on smoothing and exfoliating and kind of helping with, like cellulite and things like that. It's going to really be focused on treating the body. But again, you wouldn't use it and then go out in the sun because it's quite an active product. And the same goes with the firming body cream as well. But these two together, if people have cellulite, if people want to, like have smoother legs and smoother arms, these products are incredible. And then finally, just to finish in this range, we have the Skin Revitalizing Mask, which is new. It's a brand new product. It's the sheet mask that you put on your face where you look really creepy, but they are amazing. They're hydrating. They're really good for anti-aging. They smooth out the skin. Really good. In the morning, do it, and then do your skincare routine. Put your makeup on. Your skin will look incredible, and your makeup will go on amazing as well. So something that I always share in my makeup masterclasses. Which two for cellulite? Revitalizing serum, the body lotion, and then the firming body cream. Both incredible. So then, just what would it say? Yeah. So say one of the things I talk about in my makeup masterclass is that skincare and makeup go hand in hand. The same, the nutrition and the skincare go hand in hand. It's all connected. So if you're using amazing skincare, you then want to extend that with the makeup, and vice versa. Your makeup won't go on well if you're not using amazing skincare, and your skincare, if you're not using good skincare, your makeup won't go on well as well. So vice versa. So you always want to be making sure that your customers and your clients, if they're using the skincare, are they then using makeup that's also treating the skin and as an extension, and vice versa? So I always say this is absolutely making sure that if they're using good skincare, you want to get them onto the good makeup as well. And if they're using your makeup, you want to make sure they've got a fresh face, lovely looking skin, so that their makeup is going to go on nicer as well. And that is why they just work hand in hand. And you want to make sure, you're getting people on those and seeing the benefits of it. So that's it, guys. That's all I want to share with you. I hope that was useful. You can find those documents on the source. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Amy. That was so good. There were so many bits that I didn't know. Like, for example, I obviously knew that the serum was water-based, but it was so good the way you explain, like, it's like a breakfast lunch and dinner for your skin. And also, I think it's so important for us to know that this is the main product of the whole line in terms of for facial care, and is the one which goes deeper inside to create the whole thing, and probably to support the other ones as well, isn't it? So yeah, amazing, really guys, and this is so good. That's such a good information. The cellular mask is just like incredible. If you never tried it, please do. This is like a high quality of food for your skin. If you need to use, I use these normally once or twice a week. And my skin is just appear like straight away amazing, like 10 years younger. So love it. Thank you so much. That was so good. Okay guys, so next trainer will be 1 second. Okay, so our next trainer will be Adna Araújo. Adna is let me just read it. Adna Araújo is an executive instructor manager with our company. She started her business in December 2019, and is a advanced beauty therapist. She's also a makeup artist. She has like done makeup for so many top models, and these top models was like appearing in magazines and websites. So she's a very high performance makeup artist. So I am so excited to hear her explain to us a bit more about our makeup range. Over to you. Where are you, Adna? Let me unmute you. Let me spotlight you. Yeah, you there.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about the Ready in 5 kit, which is a kit that has 5 easy steps to create an everyday look. Very easy. And I think, personally, it minimizes the time you do your own makeup with this kit, because it's just 5 steps. And also it gives you the brochure how to do it, which I find it very interesting as well, which Amy said, everything's in the source. You can just go to the source and find all the information there. And then, so the kit, as I said, it's got 5 products in it. Yeah, and when this is what you have to explain to your clients, because some of my clients, I had to explain that when they go to choose it, they say, oh, I don't know what to do. When you have to customize it, they have to customize. So you just have to tell them what shades they want, because it's got quite a few shades there and on each product as well. So the kit, so I think I can share my screen as well. Can I? Sorry, just checking if I can share it. Yeah, right. So that's the kit. It comes with CC cream, which I'm going to talk about each one. So CC cream, mascara, blusher, a lip gloss, and a eyebrow pencil, which you can choose between the eyebrow pencil or the cream as well that comes, the brow cream. Sorry. So I'm going to start with the CC cream first. Here we go, if you guys can see it. So one thing that Amy said, which I always, as I teach beauty and makeup as well, I always say that to my students. There is no point for you guys to explain to clients, you know, skincare and makeup, giving them big names, big words they will not understand. So try to explain it to them the easiest way possible for them to understand. As Amy was saying, the skincare, you know, the main ingredients, the makeup, you talk more about the shades and the one ingredient in each makeup, just to help them to understand a bit more. The CC cream, it's got an SPF 30. I love it. This is my favorite one of all of them. They have 4 shades with fair, light, medium, dark. And the two main ingredients are argan oil and vitamin E. Okay, the argan oil improves radiance in the skin, and vitamin E, it's with an antioxidant property and hydrates as well. That's it, you know. And that's, if someone asks you what is in there. Also, I always say to my clients, when people that don't know a lot about makeup, what I say to them is, oh, this is actually a tinted moisturizer that has many functions in one cream. Okay, a tinted moisturizer has many functions in one cream. And the main functions that I find that I can tell them is it protects because it's got the SPF. Okay, it hydrates, it cancels as well. It's like it works as a concealer. It brightens the skin, it soothes the skin, blemish cover, barrier as well, because a lot of people has a sensitive skin. So you explain it to them, it works as a barrier, and so on, so on, so on. It's got other more functions there, but everything's in the source. If you have a look, you see all the ingredients there. Also, some of my clients also don't pay attention that when they go to the products on their websites, if they go down, they will see the product information sheet. So all the main ingredients will be there as well, if you tell them. It's a lightweight and no greasy. This is also very important, I always tell them. It's a medium coverage, long lasting. When I use it, it lasts me the whole day, and it's suitable for all skin types. That's it. That's one explanation you give it to them. If they ask you, most of them will just ask you the shades and the coverage, you know, the two main ones. So it's the medium coverage and the four shades as well. And then the next will be, if we go next here, okay, this is the brow cream. The clients can choose between the brow cream or the brow pencil. Okay, I think the brow pencil is a bit more popular, that everyone orders always the brow pencil. So the brow pencil, it's very soft, very smooth. Okay, I only work like I'm just filling the gaps. I'm not really drawing my eyebrows because I don't want anything too dark or too obvious. So I just fill the gaps with hair strokes on there. Okay, and it also explains you here with this brochure, which you will find in the source, how to use it. Okay, and it's got a few shades in there as well, which the shades, how many shades there are? I think it's about 4 or 6 shades, isn't it? That one, which I didn't write down, but yeah. And the next one is the blusher. So the blusher, there are 8 shades on the blusher. It's suitable for all skin types, and it conceals the appearance of redness. If the client has a very sensitive skin and goes pink or goes red, this will conceal it, the color, the blusher. And it has 8 shades. So my favorite one is Blossom, because it's kind of like a peach color, which everyone uses. So if someone asks you what shades do you think would suit me? Well, if they have, a yellow toned skin, or you can offer the Blossom. It's really nice peach color as well, I think. That one. And then we have the mascara. And here is just teaching you, helping you, showing you how to apply the mascara. And the mascara, it's smudge resistant, and yet it can be easily removed. I always I started removing it with the wipes, with the Arbonne wipes, face wipes. And then it's ophthalmologist tested as well. If someone asks you if they have very sensitive skin, and then they ask you, yes, it is ophthalmologist tested. Yeah. And the best thing, I like it because, as I said before, it's smudge resistant, so it doesn't smudge on your face. You use it through the day as well. And the brush, it really separates when you apply it. It separates your lashes nicely, gives you a nice, you use it 2 or 3 times to give you a nice coat. So I do love that one. And it lasts as well. It's very long lasting. And the lip gloss, it's available in 11 shades. It's got this glossy finish, which I love. It's smooth, it's creamy, and it's not sticky, and it's not tacky formula. So some of lip glosses can feel very sticky when you put your lips together, but this one doesn't. So it's amazing. It's dermatologist tested and hypoallergenic as well, just in case if someone asks you. Again, you will find all this information in the source. Have a read on the brochure, the Reading 5 brochure, and you're gonna have all the information there. And what else? So this is all this is the Reading 5 kits. So you just have to choose, or you tell them they just need to choose the shades. The mascara comes with that. So the rest they just choose the shades, and between the eyebrow pencil or the brow cream that they have to choose as well. So as I said, my CC cream, the CC cream is my fave, is the one I love, really is the best. And one thing I didn't say, or I don't know, I can't remember if I said, it's called SPF 30. This is very important because as a professional, as a beauty therapist, I always say that to my clients, please do use an SPF minimum 30 on your face. And this has an SPF 30. So when they put the moisturizer on, because I know the moisturizer is 15, they put the CC cream on top just to protect you a bit more. So that's what I like the most as well. I think, yeah, I think that's all the products that comes with it ready in 5. And it's also, as you guys know, it is vegan and it is cruelty free. You know, when you say that to your clients. And also the other thing I read somewhere, just I can't remember, but I know it was in the source, that it is very anti-aging. I find it anti-aging as well, which is formula. As I said, the brow pencil, sorry, not the brow, the eyeliner, does it come with an brow pencil? Oh, no, it's the brow pencil, sorry. That is with the eyeliner as well, that I was gonna say. Because it's so smooth and it's so creamy, when you apply it, it doesn't drag your skin, so it just goes smoothly. And this is really good for mature skin as well, because we know as the skin starts sagging and then we have to hold the skin. But this makeup will keep it. It will not drag that skin. You can tell them that to them as well with the smooth formula. And I think, Fabio, I think I explained each product, each kit.
Yes, thank you so much. That was so good. I have Tara who asked about if the brown cream, I think she means the CC cream, is good for Asian skin.
No, I mean the brow mascara thing.
The brown mascara.
Yeah.
The brown mascara.
Because there's only a dark brown, isn't there? There's not black. And I had someone asking me the other day who has dark skin. Do they have a black
mascara? What is it? Dark brown. There's no dark. It depends of the hair. If her hair is very, very, very dark, it's black. Really,
she's a Maori, so she's got dark skin and really black hair.
It doesn't dark skin and black hair. It doesn't. Well, it goes. If it says dark brown, this is really, really dark. To be honest with you, the mascara is really dark.
But we were Turkish people, and it's not dark enough.
No, because I use it and it's dark brown. I have it on, so I use it. Yeah.
Not dark enough.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So it looks dark. It looks really dark to me. But yeah, you need to try really to see. Yeah. If someone tried, and as Kathy said, yeah. So it won't be dark enough if they try.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Ajna. I just there's few takeaways that I was so good with the explanation that you gave, which was the blusher. I didn't know that the blusher had a concealer effect, so good to know. It's always good to give, you know, this kind of info when we do a sale, so then people understand that we actually been through the thing, you know, we're actually investigating how this product could benefit them. So the blusher has a concealer effect. I didn't know about that, but I always noticed that, so that's funny, you know. I always thought that was so good, but I never like kind of put in words how to explain it. And the other thing that he said, I totally agree, is the blossom shade. So for everyone so sometimes people send to me messages and say, hey, which shade should I choose for my blusher? And I was like, I always say blossom, because blossom seems like, in my experience in this almost 40 years in Arbonne, blossom always works with any skin color. So it's like it's one that you can always recommend and will always be good, and also looks very natural in anyone. You know, it's a very like natural color. If someone's getting a bit more like when you get a bit more shine or something like this, that's the color we get. So kind of you know, gives a very natural look. So thank you so much for this. This was so good. It was so good for you to confirm that to me. That was actually doing the right thing, you know. Yeah. So thank you so much, Ajna. Really appreciated your time. Yeah. So next trainer will be our amazing Daniela, is actually district manager, Daniela Cataleges. Let me just read that bio, you know, guys. Okay, so Daniela Cataleges started her business in January 2020. She's a district manager for Arbonne. She's building like a wonderful business. She's a bonus district manager who is always bonusing. Her background is architecture. She's actually an architect. I didn't know about that. It was so funny. Like when you start to do these trainings, you get these bios and then get to know people's backgrounds. But she's also a salon owner in London for about 17 years. This lady, she's an expert in hair. I can see your face, Kathy, and I was like, I actually, next time I'm gonna reach you out for you to do a training. Yes, I will do that.
I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not a hairdresser.
You're a salon owner, no?
Yeah, but I'm not a hairdresser.
Yeah, I know, but a salon owner. Well, anyway, I'll find something for you anyway. Yeah. So and then she graduated and she did a hair specialization in hair in Brazil. In São Paulo, Curitiba, sorry, which is South Brazil, sorry. And she found in Arbonne not just a way to share her knowledge about hair and beauty, but also to help people to grow themselves. She's passionate about growing people, helping people to grow, so to develop themselves. So pass over to you. Danny, where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, I can see you. Beautiful.
Yeah, I unmute myself. Fabio, thank you so much. I love those training days, and so many good people saying lovely things about the products, and I'm learning more and more every time I jump into the call and I hear about the products. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about the hair products, Arbonne hair products. Okay, what we have 7 hair products, okay? So I'm going to divide in two sections. One, the shampoo, condition, mask, and leave-in. They all have 3 key ingredients, which are pea protein, baobab, and ashwagandha. Those are the main key ingredients for those 4 products. What the protein does to our hair. The protein helps to prevent breakage and brittle. You know, when you do a bleach on your hair and your hair starts to break in little pieces and it's quite brittle, or because it's dry as well, it starts to break. So the protein makes your hair stronger and not to break as much as if you don't use the protein, okay? The baobab improves the strength of the hair, repair damaged hair, and nourishes the hair. And another important thing, what I mean is strengthen the hair. You know, sometimes we have little baby hairs growing, so the roots are a bit thicker because you have this little baby hair, but they never grow because they don't have, they're not strong enough to grow all the way down. So you have more density here in the roots and less, and it's thin ends. So the baobab helps to make those baby hairs strong. And then we have ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, guys, is a highly antioxidant which protects our hair from the environmental stress. So protects our hair to be for the dryness or the humidity as well. So if you have a hair that when you wash and then you go out and humidity comes, or curly hair, frizzy hair, and then the hair goes, oh, frizzy, ashwagandha protects, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the shampoo now. The shampoo, our shampoo, guys, is incredible to make a scalp very clean and healthy, and doesn't strip the moisture, the natural moisture from our hair, so it doesn't dry the hair, but cleans really well. What I recommend is to use 2 or 3 times, depends how long between washes, if your hair is really, really dirty, and then obviously more washes, but 2 minimum, 3 is perfect. One more thing. The shampoo, sometimes people start to use the shampoo from Arbonne because they are not very strong shampoo, doesn't have a silicone as well. So previously, when people start to use products with silicone build up on the hair, okay? So when you wash with the Arbonne shampoo, maybe in the first few washes is not strong enough to clean up the silicone that is building up on your hair. So try to mix, you can mix another shampoo, which is deep cleansing shampoo, just until your hair, without silicone, okay, then your hair will wash up all the build up silicone, and then you continue using the Arbonne shampoo, but you can combine both, all right, in the beginning. So you're gonna have a better result, and then you can continue using the shampoo after the building up is gone. And also rinse really, really, really well the hair, okay? Wash the scalp really well and rinse completely. Don't let any product on the hair. All right, conditioner. After the shampoo, you're gonna use the conditioner, length, ends, and a little bit on the scalp. Leave for 1 to 3 minutes and rinse completely as well. Leave-in. The difference between the leave-in is it has one more additional product, which is coconut and avocado oil, which hydrates the hair and nourishes the hair, and it really works. I just use shampoo, conditioner, mask, and the leave-in from Arbonne, and I love it. My hair is so shiny and it's light and it's with movement, you guys can see, because it has the perfect combination between protein, which is a strength, nourish, and moisture. Leave-in, you're gonna come out of shower, towel dry, and put the leave-in on your hair, length and ends, doing this movement like that, a little massage on the hair, comb your hair, and you can leave dry naturally or blow dry. All right, mask. The mask you can use, has the same 3 ingredients as well, as I told you: pea protein, baobab, and ashwagandha. The hair mask, normally you do after the shampoo. Shampoo the hair, squeeze the hair in the shower, put the mask on. You can leave between 5 to 10 minutes, or if your hair is really dry, 20 to 30 minutes. How many times a week? Depends how dry is your hair again. If your hair is very, very dry, you can use 2 or 3 times a week. Or if it's healthy hair, to just keep it healthy, use once a week, okay? All right, now I'm gonna talk about the other 3 products, which is the new range. Is the curling cream, the texturizing pomade, and the dry oil. Guys, the new range has a recycled plastic. It's called PCR, which is post-consumer recycled plastic. What it means, resin. What it means is the plastic, they use already recycled plastic, so they don't make a new one. It's great as well. So we have the defining curl cream. Defining curl cream, all these 3 new products has more than 3 key ingredients, all right? Has the pea protein, baobab, ashwagandha, shea butter, and argan oil. So it's a lot of moisture there. That's why the curling cream, when they have a curly hair, they can use with the hair wet, apply a little bit on the hair and leave it dry naturally, or they can use the diffuser as well. If they want a more definition and more control, if the hair is very, very frizzy, very thick, and a lot of hair, what they can do, they can combine 3 products. They can put so they wash with shampoo, conditioner, towel dry, and then they start doing the leave-in, curling cream, and the dry oil, one after the other. Then they will have more control and more definition on the curls, okay? Now, guys, I'm gonna talk about the anti-freeze dry oil. The anti-freeze dry oil, the key ingredients are pecky oil, which is with vitamin A and minimizes the freeze in the hair. Avocado and olive oil, which is very moisturizing. Baobab, which nourishes the hair, makes the hair really shiny and soft, yeah? How to use the anti-freeze oil? You can use in 2 ways. 1, with your hair damp, or next day when you wake up and your hair is a bit frizzy and it's dry, right? So you can use it again in the end and lens. You can apply the dry oil again, no problem. Okay, the texturizing pomade. Key ingredients: shea butter, argan oil, pea protein, baobab, and ashwagandha. As you can see, all the products has the pea protein, baobab, and ashwagandha. The texturizing pomade, guys, is for very short hair. So, you know, when you want a little bit of texture on your hair, and it's not heavy and it's not sticky as well, which is great, yeah, and moisture your hair. It's not going to dehydrate your hair. You can use on, you know, like a little bob hair. You can use as well, or very short for men's styling. And also, if you blow dry your hair, and you know, sometimes, look, my hair now is with a little on the top, a little frizzy, few little hairs just sticking out. Put a little bit of the pomade on your hand like that, and spread, and then you can just put like that. Look, yeah, just do like that on your hair, and then all the little frizzy hairs, they're gonna go down and soften the style. You have 2 ways of using it: wet hair, on a dry hair, as I just explained to you guys. I think that's it for the hair.
Amazing. Thank you, Danny. That was so good. I just want to share with you guys what I took from this. I was actually studying a little bit more our hairline, the true hairline, and something that linked this, something reminded me about interview that Dr. Joe Spencer, which has a totally different background, not hairdresser, you know, not salon owner or anything like this, but he was actually talking about what kind of protein we give to our skin, to our hair, you know, what kind of protein we eating, and how amazing is that we have pea protein, rice protein in our skin, in our hair line, and we feed in our hair with this kind of protein. And what he was saying is like, if you feed with bad protein, you're gonna have bad quality of protein in your body. Like no matter if it's in your skin, no matter if it's in your hair, no matter if it's in your gut, you know, in your body, in your meat, in your, you know, muscles. So every protein we eat, we put in our body, we put in our hair, it's going to become something in ourselves. So we really need to be aware of this, and it is so good when you're talking about the key ingredients. I always share these with my guys and with my clients and with my friends too. The other thing that I want to say is how amazing is that effect that Arbonne has, you know. So these ingredients in the hair is totally linked to the ingredients in the nutrition line, in the skincare line, ashwagandha, pea protein, you know, everything works together, working together to create these wonderful effect and in creating function in our hair. Our hair, if it's not like shine, it's not, doesn't have a movement, it's not alive. So then we really need to take care of these, you know, these, and then as Michelle Lopes, the director of field training in Arbonne say, if we feel good, the idea of have a good hair, good quality of hair, and using all the ingredients that we're using for nutrition and for skincare is because if we have a nice hair, we have a healthy mind. We feel good, and then we see ourselves in a better way. We start to act in a better way as well. So these end up reflecting in everything, every aspect of our lives. And that's the conversation we have when we talk about our products. Basically, that's the shape of the conversation. And yeah, so the other thing that I took from is the fix and replace effect. So we go, every Arbonne product, and as Daniel was saying now, we go, we fix, and then what do you do after fix? We replace it. We give it, we feed it some, with good ingredients. So then that's how Arbonne works, and not. And then you might say like, oh, this is quite obvious, Fabio, but no. If you go for other companies, most of them we just think they have this mentality of a replace. Okay, they just like, okay, let's make some makeup, let's put some makeover, this hair, but they don't actually go and fix what's wrong for then, replace it. And I use Arbonne hair products for now. I'm doing 4 years now in Arbonne on the 26th. So happy, that's so excited. My hair, I apply G highlights and all these kind of things, and my hair never looks like dry, or never looks like is dry with too much frizz or anything like this. It's always super good. And other thing that I notice, and I know that this is a basic information, basic formula for all the products, of all of our Arbonne products, is every product that is used and is applied for a longer time, they work as a treatment, and every time you apply, you get a better result. Every time you apply, you get a better result. So over time, you get more of the product. This is very important you share with your clients, because sometimes they're gonna use it for like a month or maybe a week, and then they say, oh no, that's not good. But actually, when you change the shampoos and you change the conditioner and change any product, really, what happens is your skin, your body needs to adapt first to it, and then they start to smooth the result. So Yeah, so I always share these. I want to share with you so then you can have these too. Yeah, exactly, Andrea. So I want to share these as a tip when you share with your clients and friends about our products. Okay, so now it's me. We finally got to the last one. So me, I'm going to do a short training. It's not like a long one, since we had already the training on the GTC, the GTC training about the new products. Thank you so much, Dani. That was amazing. Thank you. Your hair looks amazing.
Thank you. Can I just say one more very important thing? I'm so sorry I forgot. The shampoo, conditioner, mask, and leave-in, guys, they don't have paraben and no sulfate. It's very, very important to say that to the clients, okay?
Amazing. Yeah.
Very. That's all.
Yeah, I know it's something that we repeat a lot in the business, but we always need to do that because most of the people, funny enough, most of the people, they don't know that. They don't know how salt can be so bad for our hair. And that's the reason why. You're not gonna see too much foam in the hair when you wash it, okay? It's because there is no salt in it. Cool. Thank you, Dani. Amazing. Okay, so for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you an idea of the products, the new products that we have, that the ones which that haven't been covered in this training today. As I said, it's going to be very short just because we had this, we did have this training on the DTC. Yeah, so as we discussed during the whole training, let me just check the time. Yeah, I've got 20 minutes. As we're talking about, so during the whole training, all of the products is linked to each other. There is no product in Arbonne that working on its own. All of the products are working, complementing each other, and with the one main message, one main objective, aiming for the holistic, the whole body effect. So there is no point, as Kali said in the beginning, and then we complement during the whole product training. There is no point to use to have a nutrition, amazing nutrition, eating super well, and then put like a lot of crap in our skin, in our hair. Since every single thing we apply, we go straight to our blood stream in about like 20 seconds. Right? Okay, so from that, what I'm going to say, I'm going to jump in and talk about this blue guy, which is completely changing the whole, the whole thing. It's a game change product. It's the inner calm in our new calm line, super calm line. So for everyone who is new, we used to have a line called Calm Line. This line, Calm Line, for every skin, but is specifically recommended for more sensitive skin, has been replaced for this line, the Super Calm Line, okay? As I said, anyone can use this line. You just need, yeah, anyone can use this line, and it's just more recommended for sensitive skin. This line is this product is based on saffron and ashwagandha. As you saw this name, repeated so many times in this training today. Ashwagandha is a game change ingredient. Everyone in this planet is now looking into consuming these kind of ingredients. Let me tell you why. Because these, from the whole science and research we have today, ashwagandha has been the most effective ingredient in combat stress. Stress is the main cause of cancer. Stress makes our body to liberate lots of kind of bad toxins, and these toxins, since our body has no idea what to do with them, they put like aside, okay, not processing them, and then eventually these toxins will become cancer cells. And then, so that's the reason why we need to take it off these toxins from our bodies, because our body have no idea what to do with them. If we don't actually use products that combat these and take these off and, you know, put these off our bodies, these cells eventually will grow, will develop into cancer cells. And that's the reason why stress is the biggest, is the thing that must cause cancer today. All kind of cancers, okay, guys. Since these affects all of our organs in our bodies. And these products, since I started to use, so I'm using these together with that. Otherwise, we're just gonna go and, you know, drink lots of stuff all the time, isn't it? So I just put them together. I call it Orange Power. It tastes very good together with the collagen and 1 scoop of inner calm. And it basically, and I take in the night time. So since it is with saffron, which promotes relaxation, and also send insights and connections to our receptors, brain receptors, that is linked to with wellness and the feeling of the feel good effect. So this product I highly recommend it to be sold together with the 30 days. First of all, because they reduce stress significantly, very much. It also helps with weight management. The research show that 80% of the people reduce the anxiety using this product. And then on my first day using this, I didn't feel so much, but after like the 3rd day, the 1 week, amazing. It's like sleeping like a baby, you know, passing the whole day with like not getting affected, my mood too affected. So it's really like something that you need to share with everyone. 80% of the population in the whole planet is suffering with stress. So we have loads of people to share this, and you're gonna help them so much if we teach them how to use this. So saffron is obviously very well known. Please Google it. It says so much information about it. Saffron is a flower. So there is few kind of saffrons. Okay, there is another one called fake saffron. That's not the one we're looking for. And if you check, you can share these with your clients and friends too. If anytime they find like a cheap saffron to buy, it's a fake one. It's not the one which you're using in this product. Okay, saffron is come from a flower, and a very rare flower. Takes ages to cultivate this flower, so it's a very special ingredient. And if you don't know, that's just as curiosity, saffron, 1 kilo of saffron costs more than 1 kilo of gold. Just so you have an idea of how incredible and precious is this ingredient. Cool. So yeah, next one is in the calm line is so we have 3 products in our calm line range. Okay, we have the cleanser, which you can use as a dryer cleanser or just wash it. It's completely fine. You can pass it on apply it and just press a cotton ball, a dry cotton ball, and is absolutely fine. You don't have to rinse it. Or if you prefer to rinse it, you can do too. We have the serum, which is amazing. Seriously, guys, this is incredible. I have been using since I got it, and it feels so good. The skin feels amazing. They don't have anti-aging effect. They have this line is to treat the skin. Okay, is to treat the skin. The hydration is absolutely amazing too, and I have been using like day and night, and it works super well. It's very light, it's very creamy, you know, and very quickly absorbed by the skin too. So these products have as main ingredients ashwagandha, as we know, as we were talking about, and something called agastache blend, which is a Mexican herb. And this Mexican herb, fun enough, when I was researching about this, look, one of the main effects of this ingredient, this herb, is treat depression. How incredible is that? You know, so this is for you to understand how all of our products are linked to the mind, the health of our skin, you know, everything is together, is working together. So this calm line is obviously, the main message of this line is treat stress. Take down the stress of the skin, you know, so then you have a better skin, a beautiful skin, and more relaxed skin. And then you have an ingredient that the main research is must use to treat depression, to treat anxiety. Okay, so and also is anti-inflammatory. It's a very high, very good anti-inflammatory. Okay, cool. Next, let me just yeah, so tiger grass. Tiger grass is the main ingredient. One of the tiger grass blend is one of the main ingredients as well in the line. And then the tiger grass blend is basically to relax. To relax. A part of all of the soothing, you know, and hydration and everything else that it has in our it has in our skin, affects our skin. One of the other main effects of results that the tiger grass gives is the sensation of relaxation and anti-inflammatory for our muscles. So how wonderful is this? It's, again, guys, it's all connected. Okay, that's what we need to share with people, is the results is not just about how we look, but as Andrea said before, is how we look from the inside and out. Cool. Yeah, so tiger grass is in our hydration, in our hydrator and in our serum in this line. So this whole line is basic to support our hair, our skin in terms of be well hydrated, look good, and obviously feed it, and but also create these holistic effect in our body, mind-body connection. Cool. So the next one, so this line is covered. I hope you did get it, because this line, I mean, for sure, since I started Arbonne, this is one of the best lines that I ever tried. Okay, I highly recommend it. It's a very good price point. It can be sold separately or as a combo, as a pack. It's highly recommended, really. Cool. Next one is our shower gel. That one, this little guy. So this little guy comes in apple and apricot essence, and it's amazing. I've been using like since since I got it. You really need just a little bit to be able to shower completely. It's a concentrated shower gel. As you saw in the GTC, the idea of having this little guy here is use less bottle. It's a concentrated shower gel, so use less, and then have the same effect of use like a lot more. And then the idea of comes in a smaller package is to reduce the usage of plastic, and they reduce the usage of water too. The price point for these is amazing for us. It's like about £5. Guys, you really needed to work with these kind of products in our range, especially if you want to create like a recurrent income, because everybody who buys these once, they will keep shopping your website every time it finish. Okay, so go for it, work with these products. The main ingredients is aloe vera, and obviously is to hydrate our skin and soothe our skin, and makes our skin softer. Okay, so that's the main ingredients of these one. Both of them, either apple and apricot. Next one I want to talk about is these two shades. Amazing, guys, these shades, I've never been using so much lipsticks or gloss as I'm doing now. I just love it. That's super summery. Okay, that's the time that you really want to share these. There's so many people that love these, and here's the thing. Here's what I found the most amazing about these two guys is anyone, a lot of people find the pink amazing and the red amazing, but they don't feel very comfortable to wear it because they think like, oh no, I just don't, people call too much attention to my lips. But I love the color, I love in someone else, I just don't like it myself. Okay, so I am that person who loved the red color and the pink color in anybody else, but not in myself. And then now I found one that actually is like in between, so there is not too much. We have the amazing tone, amazing shade, but not like too much. That's what these two guys are doing. So right, so I wanted to so as everything else, it works with it's a sunflower oil basis, so obviously will hydrate your lips, just make a continuity treatment of if you're using the intelligence line for the lipstick, for the lips too, the lip treatment, so make sure you're not applying anything bad in your lips, please. Anything, if you go to the shop, most of the high streets are selling lipsticks with carbon, so many bad stuff, petroleum, don't do that. And lipsticks is one of the products that is must use, must have these kind of bad ingredients. So the next thing, the last one that I want talking about, which is more in the new product range, but is something that we didn't touch base with today, but I think it's very important for us to understand, is the collagen. We had such a good training from nutritionist Katia Martinho last Wednesday, talking about the collagen, and she was talking about things like what's the difference between have collagen from animals and collagen build just as Arbonne. So when you take a collagen from the supermarket, from the shop that is based in an animal, what are they trying to do? Which won't work. Most of them won't work anyway. But what they're trying to do, these products are trying to do, is replace the collagen that you lost. So everybody who is over 35, our body starts to produce less collagen. And then since you want to replace it, we go to the shops and try to, oh no, I'm gonna get this collagen, it's from this animal, etc. You know, and then start to drink it to replace the collagen that we're not producing anymore. And then what happens is the DNA of animals, of these other animals, is not compatible to our bodies, to our DNA. So what happened? Not working. It's not replacing, it's not working, okay? And then what Arbonne very cleverly did was they built up a blend of botanicals that helps our body to build up again collagen, to support the production of collagen by our own body. And then again, over time, the more you do that, the more you support your body, what's going to happen? Your body is going to get ongoing producing again and again for the rest of your lives, for the rest of our lives, not just for that particular moment or when you drink it. But if you replace and then go again, right? But if you teach and support your body to produce more, it's completely different. That's why this product, this one, is the best one in the market, but you're gonna have to explain to your clients and friends how it works, okay? So in terms of hyaluronic, no, it's not hyaluronic, it's hydration, I forgot the name, hydrolyzed collagen. Oh my gosh, guys, okay. It's basically what happens is he has hyaluronic acid, which means it also, yeah, there you go, Kath. I can see your hair, like, yeah, go Fabio, you can do it. What happens is, if the main products in the collagen is vitamin C, and then you have hyaluronic acid. Why? Because they support each other. Vitamin C, on the collagen, we work on is an elastic cell. And then this elastic cell is supported by vitamin C. Yeah, they can only be there if there is vitamin C in the body. And then if they're not there, and then the hyaluronic acid, what they're gonna do is they're going to maintain the cell, the vitamins, this molecule, you know, in our cell, hydrated, so then they don't snap. So it's impossible to have a collagen, a good collagen without vitamin C and without the hyaluronic. If you're not having hyaluronic acid enough in our body, what's going to happen is it's going to snap anyway. So that's why you need to support your body with vitamin C, and you need to support your body with hyaluronic acid. If you don't do that, what's going to happen? Your skin's going to keep breaking until it's gone completely, you know. So guys, we basically need that. If you are over 35 years old, there is no way we cannot have we can live without it, okay? And please don't replace your body with collagen from animals, because the DNA is completely incompatible and not going to make any effect. Actually, you feed your body with something that is not recognizable by our body and can become potentially a toxin that can become everything else that we already know. Yeah, so that's it from me. I hope that I helped with these my research. I'm not a specialist, guys, in all these. It's just like I've just been doing a lot of research to try to help as much as possible and help as many people as possible. So you all can do exactly what I did. You can go to Google and find, just read the nutrition list and then find out which are the main ingredients and research about this. It's so good. We empower ourselves when we know more about our products and we know more how we are helping people, you know. As something that I always say to my team is, if we know how we are empowering, we're not selling anything. We're only helping people. Okay, but then if you try to sell something that we don't know, you know, doesn't mean, as Zen said, doesn't mean we need to know everything, but know like the main things, know the main 2 ingredients, know the main 3 ingredients, do a research, even for yourself, for your family, you know. We are in a time that we need to know more, we need to be on our health more than ever before. So we're really not going to have to take charge of it and you know, to create a better future for us and for our friends, for everybody that can be impacted by us. So thank you so much. I hope it helped, and I see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.